Welcome back, SethBling here, and today I want to show you a new data pack that I made in Minecraft 1.13. This is my implementation of Tracer's Blink ability in Minecraft. Tracer is a character in Overwatch. Her special power is that she can teleport, and normally she's limited to 3 charges, and then she has to regenerate the charges over time. In this case, I didn't actually implement that. You can teleport as much as you want, because I think that's a lot more fun. There's some things about the way this works. So I press shift in order to teleport. You probably can't really see it because really shift doesn't actually move the screen that much, especially if you're moving. But you press shift and it actually teleports you in the direction you're moving, not the direction you're looking. So if I go backwards and press shift, I'm going to teleport backwards a little bit. Likewise for sideways. So you can teleport sideways and pretty easily. So yes, the direction you're moving, not the direction you're looking. Also, you can't teleport through blocks, so I get stopped by this set of blocks right here if I try and teleport through it. So there's some sort of collision detection too. Minecraft 1.13 adds a way to teleport in the direction you're looking, and this doesn't directly use that for the player. It does use it, but that wouldn't allow me to do things like if I'm moving diagonally forward like this to go in that direction, diagonally backwards, or whatever direction I'm moving. So I had to do a little bit of custom logic here for this, and I want to use this video as a sort of tutorial for some of the new features in Minecraft 1.13 and go over how I implemented teleporting in the direction you're moving rather than the direction you're facing. So that's what I'm going to do now. So it all starts off, of course, with an armor stand. So I'm going to summon an armor stand to my position. I want to turn gravity off for that armor stand. I also want to give it a custom name so I can refer to it. Custom names work a little bit differently in 1.13. It's like you have to create a little data tag within the NBT tag, and so you have to escape the quotes. But I'm going to name my armor stand Marker, and he has no gravity, and we're good. Okay. So it all starts off by summoning an armor stand. Next, I'm going to add one, let's see, add e name equals marker age 1. So I'm going to add 1 to every armor stand that's named Marker. I'm going to add 1 to that armor stand's age. Currently, this is the only armor stand, and this armor stand is marking my position. Then there's one third thing I'm going to do: kill at e name equals marker, comma age. Sorry, I need to. So this is how you check for scores in 1.13. So what this will do is it'll find any entity named Marker that has a age score of 3 or more, and it'll kill it. Currently, there aren't any like that. This is the only armor stand, and it has an age of 1. So those are the 3 commands that I'm going to run every single tick. So you can imagine I was here, this tick, but as I move around a little bit in the next tick, we're going to summon a new armor stand. We're going to add 1 to all the armor stand's ages, and then we're going to kill any armor stand with a score of age score of 3 or more. There's, that one has an age score of 2. This new one has an age score of 1. So it's not going to kill anything. So I move around one more, another tick. We summon a new armor stand. We add 1 to the ages, and this time we actually do kill the armor stand that was over there. And so we keep doing this every tick, and that's what the data pack does. But so we only ever have 2 armor stands at a time. Now, let's say I press shift on this tick, and the data pack detects that. It's pretty easy to detect that. There's just a scoreboard objective that can detect when a player is holding shift. At this point, I want to, these were summoned only with regards to my position. I could have been strafing through all of this, and the armor stands would be in the same position. But the point of these is to track my motion. So the vector between this guy and this guy, basically this is the direction that I'm moving. And that's how I'm detecting the direction that I'm moving. But I need to actually use these armor stands to actually get that direction to be able to do anything with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the marker with age 1. So name equals marker, scores, age equals 1 to 1. So that's how you do that. That I must have done something a little bit wrong in the... execute as. Yeah, there we go. So let's just make sure I'm getting this marker. I've had him say hi, and he says hi. Okay, so what we're going to do is as this armor stand here, we're going to execute a command. And so we're going to make sure that it's executing at the armor stand's coordinates. And we're going to teleport that armor stand to its current location, but facing another entity. And we're going to have it facing the other armor stand, which was at the previous position. And so @e name equals marker, scores age equals 2 to 2. And we need this limit equals 1 thing to make sure only one armor stand is matched. And then we're going to have it face the eyes. Doesn't really matter, but feet. I've had trouble with this one, getting it to actually graphically update the armor stand. It's doing it, it's just not graphically updating. But there we go. So now this guy is actually, his feet are facing this guy's feet. So he's facing the direction that we came from. We actually wanted to go in the direction that we're going to, but that's fine. There's one more thing I need to do before I can actually start moving around. And that is Tracer's blink ability only works horizontally. So even if I have some vertical velocity, it still only moves me horizontally. So this guy could be looking up or could be looking down. We want it to be looking straight forward so that when he goes in this direction, he's not going to be teleporting up at an angle or down into the ground or anything like that. And so the way we do that is another TP command. We had this execute at its location. We also need it rotated as itself. And then this teleport command will teleport it to its own coordinates, XYZ coordinates. It can also set its rotation. And the way we're going to do that is (0). So that'll set its Y-axis rotation, which we don't actually want to change, and its X-axis rotation, which we want to set to 0. And your X-axis rotation, here, let me show you. So if I do that on myself, you can see no matter which direction I'm looking, it'll always center my view to the horizon. And so now he's looking towards the horizon, but at the other armor stand in the previous position. And now we can start doing some stuff with this guy. And so what we're going to do is do another TP command, and we're going to use local coordinates. And so by doing this command, we actually move him backwards by 1. And moving him backwards is the same thing as moving in the direction that we were moving, right? From here to here is where we moved in that one game tick, and that's the motion that we want to detect and continue as we do the tracer blink ability. And so basically my Datapack has this loop that keeps teleporting him until it detects a non-colliding block. So you can actually do it, execute. I can actually have him do it. If block tilde, or I guess if block tilde Minecraft : air. So this will actually keep teleporting backwards until the block that he's in is not air. And then once we find a block that's not air, we can teleport him back forward by a block so that he is in the air. And so now this is the location that you'd want to teleport to. I actually use smaller increments so that it would actually have stopped like closer, a little bit closer here. So, and then it would have landed me there. So I mean, you can kind of see it'd be like that. And so this is where I actually get stopped by the Datapack. But that's the general idea of how it works. And yeah, it's really cool being able to face one entity towards another and then teleport in a direction that you're facing. It's a really powerful ability with Minecraft 1.13, and it's what makes this Tracer Blink ability work. If you want to download the Tracer Blink Datapack, I've included a link in the video description, and hopefully you understand a bit more about Minecraft 1.13. It's been really interesting for me to learn all this stuff recently too. That's about it. Thanks for watching.